Boom. So, I thought the best place to begin my channel in trying to become a Pokemon World Champion would be my very initial experience with Pokemon Showdown. And listen, I'm trying to get into Pokemon. I thought I'd do some research, looked at teams that I thought might work and teams of Pokemon I just want to play with myself, and trying to incorporate that in the best way to fit the current metagame. Because I looked into that, I was like, okay, what's the metagame at the moment? What is the season? Because I watch other Pokemon players, especially Wolfie Glick, and that's kind of where I've gotten the, okay, I want to try and play Pokemon and my understanding. So I went on Pokemon Showdown and I was like, oh, I'll play the VGC 21 thing, you know, about VGC. And this is one of the early matches I had against someone who wasn't the nicest. I'm now going to show you what they commented when they saw my team. Yep, cool. I have censored part of it because the other one I didn't censor because it was like they tried to be creative, but it was still terrible. So let's go into the match. I'll comment and pause the match if and when I need to. So let's go. I hope the music, I'm going to play with the music off. Go. Okay, so I throw out my Umbreon and my Landorus Therian first. I love Umbreon, I try and put it all the time. Pausing, Umbreon is the build of the runner-up from 2019 Worlds, and Landorus is more of an attacking Landorus I've got here. So, turn one, I'm protecting my Landorus because I'm scared of Regirock, and I'm like, oh yeah, me not knowing that the two Pokemon I'm playing up against okay, they take out my Umbreon in one, oh actually no, they don't take out my Umbreon in one shot. Like, they're trying to take out my Umbreon early. I'm here thinking that I'm playing against special attacking Pokemon, not realizing the Zygarde's already used an attacking move. They take out my Umbreon early on, and Umbreon has been my tank throughout. Throw out Mega Lapras, Dynamax it. Listen, okay, Dynamax Lapras is just so good because you set up Aurora Veil. Take out their G-Max Zygarde really early. They're really trying to get rid of this Lapras because they know it's dangerous. Celesteela comes out, and I have nothing. I don't know how to play Celesteela. I never watched anyone play Celesteela. I don't know how to fight it. I only know how to beat Zygarde because it's a Dragon type, and also it was in dog form, it wasn't in Zygarde form, so I was like, I'm pretty sure an ice type move will knock it out. Regirock also here, I have no clue how to beat that. There's nothing in my team that can beat Regirock other than Lapras, because I've got Max Geyser on it. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. Celesteela's just destroyed my Lapras. I'm like, okay, I've lost this match against the guy who's calling me out for using a meta team. Okay, Zacian comes out. Listen, okay, Intrepid Sword Zacian does nothing to Celesteela, but Zacian and Lapras together have been the thing that wins me matches. My Lapras is gone, so I'm like, I don't know what to do in a couple of test matches I did. Landorus is still out there. He's got a boost from the Swords Dance I did earlier, which I think is going to come into play later into the match. So Zacian is there. I'd hit Rock Slide. Rock Slide doesn't do anything. They hit Flamethrower on my Zacian. They're really trying to get rid of that. Zacian holds on with 6%. And I think that 6% HP left from my Zacian is also influential in the outcome of this match. And Landorus is still there chilling. So I close combat the Regirock. That kind of does something, but it doesn't finish off Regirock. And then a Rock Slide, which misses. And I'm like, I missed, that screwed me. See, the explosion there as well. He probably was thinking the explosion's going to finish off my Zacian and also take out my Landorus. Landorus holds on, and I've got to say that's probably only because of Aurora Veil. It's probably the only reason my Landorus holds on, which again is like why I chose to go with Lapras, because whenever I see people playing it from the stuff I've been watching, Aurora Veil does so much work for you. So Lapras actually is the one that saves me, not my Zacian. And they throw out Gastrodon. Gastrodon here should beat me. Like, Gastrodon Scald should win them the match. So at this point I thought, oh, I've lost to the guy who's being rude to me. But next level gamer plays come in here. So I'm like, I'm just gonna protect. I protected because I wanted to annoy them, because this person was rude to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna protect and draw out this match because they were rude. And so protect saves me here from a scald and flamethrower. The flamethrower would have taken me out, but this, my Aurora Veil's gone. Okay, Aurora Veil is gone. I'm like, okay, I have absolutely no chance of winning here, but I do have a boosted attack. Okay, keep that in mind. I have boosted. I've boosted Rock Slide here. And it hits both. It gets rid of Solar Stealer just about, and it takes some off Gastrodon's. Like, oh, okay, he's gonna lose now. Gastrodon's gonna scald me, right? No, Gastrodon flinches. Gastrodon flinches, and I'm like, wait a second. Wait, I've got ×2 attack, and you'll see the move I've got on this Landorus, which wins me the match. My Landorus is faster as well, so Landorus hits Earthquake and it knocks out his Gastrodon. The Landorus takes out the Gastrodon with the Earthquake from the I think the Swords Dance I did when they doubled into my Landorus towards the beginning of the match, and I win. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You are about to beat me the whole game until the end. A little bit of luck there with that flinch at the end, but that's what Rock Slide is for. Rock Slide is there to be 2 times effective against flying types, and to be honest, Rock Slide is also on there to be 4 times effective against G-Max Charizard, not G-Max, Dynamax Charizard, on the off chance that I'm able to beat it. Actually, no, it is G-Max, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, that's right. You lose. And they call me out for using a meta team, and I'm like, you're playing on the VGC 21 thing. Of course you're going to be up against meta teams. Like, what do you... And I'm here as someone who has, like, only in the past played Showdown to play on the randomized teams, because I thought that's really cool. And I'm just like, am I not supposed to do it? So in my head, I'm like, I'm in the right here. And guess what? I just proved myself right. So that's my experience thus far with Showdown. This is kind of the team I'm looking at trying to run. As you can see, it is Zacian, Umbreon, Rillaboom, Lapras, G-Max Lapras. It's also G-Max Rillaboom, Incineroar, and Landorus. I think I can have 2 G. I'm assuming I can have 2 G-Maxes on my team. Please let me know if that's wrong. But that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm thinking of substituting out Rillaboom and Incineroar. To be honest, I want them on there because they're Fake Out users, and I know Fake Out, because of G-Maxing and Dynamaxing, is kind of like, Fake Out is less powerful right now, but I still think it's useful to have on my team. I mean, when I watch all the worlds, everyone has Fake Out, and in my experience, my very little experience, Fake Out seems to be very useful, especially when I predict correctly the Pokemon that isn't going to Dynamax. So that's where I'm at the moment. Landorus is okay, and also Landorus was added to this team because I had like Galarian Slowpoke beforehand, or Galarian Slowbro even. And I bought in my Landorus to counter Thundurus because I kept on running into Thundurus in a couple of my practice matches, and this match there was no Thundurus and it still did bits. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Please, I implore you, leave in the comments down below any suggestions or tips for me for team building. I can put the spread for the team down below. To be honest, I just kind of took stuff from Smogon and did the research on the Umbreon. I don't think it was Nugget Bridge where I got it from. I don't remember where I got the Umbreon spread from, but I'll put those in the description if those are of interest, and you can be like, hey, maybe change this and that. You guys will probably know better than me, so thank you for joining me. I will endeavor to do more Showdown videos, and then from Showdown I'll probably do videos of me battling online in the foreseeable future. Thank you.